One way to solve systems is through elimination. This is video part 1. Solving system of linear equation through elimination without having to multiply. Another way to solve a system of equation is algebraically via elimination. An example, 3x plus 2y equals 21, and 5x minus 2y equals 19. Notice the positive 2y and negative 2y. If we combine those, what happens? So what we're going to do through elimination is try to find two things who are opposites of each other. In this case, positive 2y and negative 2y. And we're going to combine the equations through addition using this. And so we lined them up here over here in the steps, and we had 3x plus 2y equals 21, 5x minus 2y equals 19. If I add these two equations together, 3x and 5x gives me 8x. Positive 2y and negative 2y cancel out, or what we call eliminate each other. And then we have 21 equals, or plus 19 is 40. My next step is to solve these equations for the missing variable. And so I solve by dividing both sides by 8. And I find out that my x value, where these two equations are the same, is when x is 5. Okay. Now I'm going to take that 5 and I'm going to plug it back into one of my two equations to find what my y value is. And so I'm going to plug the 5 back in here, and I have 3x plus 2y equals 21. I'm going to plug the 5 in, and I get 3 times 5 plus 2y equals 21. And 3 times 5 is 15, plus 2y equals 21. Subtract 15, subtract 15. We're going to get that y is equal to 6. I'm sorry, 2y is equal to 6. Divide by 2, and y will be equal to 3. Now I'm going to check my work. I think x equals 5, y equals 3 is my solution, but I'm going to take the other equation, the 5x minus 2y equals 19, and I'm going to plug in those x and y values, and so I'm going to get 5 times 5 minus 2 times 3, and it should equal 19. And 5 and 5 is 25, minus 2 times 3 is 6, and 25 minus 6 is 19, equals 19. Therefore, my solution to this problem of x equals 5, comma, y equals 3 is the solution that makes both statements true. Now let's try another one. What if we have 4x plus 3y equals 45 and 7x minus 3y equals 21? So we're going to check for two coefficients that are the same number, but one is positive and one is negative. Okay? I'm going to combine the two equations to eliminate the variable that has the opposite coefficient. And then I'm going to solve the resulting equation for the remaining variable. Alright, so let's actually go and work this problem. Alright, so I have 4x plus 3y equals 45, and 7x minus 3y equals 21. So we notice here that the positive 3y and the negative 3y are opposite of each other. So we're going to add these two equations together and eliminate the y's. And so 4x and 7x is 11x. These eliminate, and this equals 45 and 21 equals 66. We divide by 11, and we find that x equals 6. Now we got to plug this back into one of the two original equations. So I'll plug it into the first one, and the first equation was 4x plus 3y equals 45. And so I get 4 times 6 plus 3y equals 45. 24 plus 3y, 5 minus 24 on both sides, and I get 3y equals 21, divide by 3, and y equals 7. Now I'm going to take these two values, x equals 7, or x equals 6 and y equals 7, I'm going to plug it into the second one, which was 7x minus 3y equals 21, and 7 times 6 minus 3 times 7, and 42 minus 21, and 42 minus 21 is 21, so I know that 6 and 7 make both statements true, so therefore my solution is x is 7, or x is 6 and y is 7. Alright, so to finish out the notes here on this side, I plugged your solution back into either of the original equations. And then check your answer by plugging your solution into the second equation. Alright, so let's try one last one here. Alright, so we have 3x plus 2y equals 26 and negative 3x plus y equals 4. I'm going to check for two coefficients that are the same number, but one's opposite and one is negative, or positive and one's negative. I found those right there. I'm going to combine the two through elimination. So let's rewrite them real quick. So we get 3x plus 2y equals 26, and negative 3x plus y equals 4. Combine these two, and they eliminate, and I wind up with 3y equals 30. Divide by 3, divide by 3, and I find that y equals 10. Now I'm going to take that y equals 10, I'm going to plug it back into my first equation to find out what the x value that goes with it is. And so I plug it in to 3x plus 2y equals 26. 3x plus 2 times 10, 3x plus 20, subtract 20 on both sides, I get 3x equals 6, divide by 3, and I think x is going to be equal to 2. Now I'm going to check this. I'm going to take my solution and plug it back into the second equation, which was negative 3x plus y equals 4, and I get negative 3 times 2 plus my 10 is equal to 4, and negative 3 plus times 2 is negative 6, plus positive 10 equals 4, and negative 6 plus 10 is positive 4 equal to positive 4. Therefore, my solution of 2, 10 makes both statements true. Hopefully this helps, and you will now be able to complete your first worksheet.